Oh right, we were supposed to get some. I forgot because it's been some like gear, right?
Yeah, we're doing a shopping spree.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
I didn't check back in, Kyle.
Mhm.
Did we figure out how
Oh shoot, sorry.
wizard spells and like learning scrolls, like using scrolls, creating scrolls?
Repeat for me what was the question again that we wanted to figure out?
Like how um what are the resources and how do you craft spell scrolls?
Let's see. Okay, there are some rules for that. So the cost to scribe a spell scroll it's going to vary. So what level spell scroll? Like for a cantrip, it'll take you 1 day of work. It'll cost you 15 gold. For a 9th level spell, it would take you 1 year and cost you 250,000 gold.
How about level 1 and level 2?
Let's see, level 2, 3 days and 250 gold. Level 1 is 1 day and 25 gold. And you have to be proficient. It uses your Arcana proficiency. You must have proficiency in Arcana, as well as the spell needs to be prepared/known. And you must have the material components required to cast the spell.
Okay.
We can get uncommon, right? Oh, sorry.
Was that it, though, Zach?
So how long are we in this town?
Let's see. That depends on you guys. The real question is how long will you be here and not doing anything, too, right? Because you would need downtime. Extended downtime.
Yeah.
But that's something to keep in mind for when that happens. What were you going to say, Tekotani?
How for the uncommon +1 weapons, how much are they?
Consult my. So a +1 sword?
+1 rapier or a +1 short bow? Because I see that they're in the list.
That'll be 300 gold.
Ooh, not even close to enough. So each one's 300.
Yeah, there's a rough kind of idea would be a common magic item. It's going to be 50 to 100 gold. An uncommon magic item is 100 to 500. A rare would be 500 to 5,000, and then so on and so forth.
Got it. Because I asked one before I looked at my equipment. Because I remember having more gold, but I guess I was thinking in terms of like the total money, like silver, copper, and all that. But like it doesn't add up to gold. So yeah. Okay. So I don't really have money for any of that.
I had posted this, so there are items, as you guys wanted to spend so you arrived here in the city of Zobek on the 23rd of Chess, around midday, and you wanted to spend a few hours walking around the city and shopping after you had delivered your, what was her name? You had delivered the dwarf that you were escorting.
Yeah.
Everforge, right? And you had gotten your little reward. squared that away right when you got into town and you had some extra time in your hands.
Yeah.
So, as you're walking around and you've been visiting, several different shops all around town, you out of an alleyway as you walk by, and the street is relatively busy. It's not one of the main thoroughfares. There's a map out on Shard, if anyone is curious. But you're right around here when if you see my
Okay, I see. Yep,
Yeah.
I see it.
And you out of an alleyway come a couple of big, strong guys, humans, and they're looking at you, and they approach the party, and they say, "Oh, well, you guys seem to be new in town." What do you say to that?
What town was this again? It was
Zobek, basically the biggest city on the continent.
Yeah. Is this the one we started in, or what was the one we started in?
We started in a little town called Red Tower.
Okay.
So, let me do this. Who has the highest standing, or like the highest? What do they call it?
I think I do. I think I do now after
Got it.
our other friend left. So I also have proficiency in persuasion and investigation, and I have the feature. My feature is best person for the job. Due to your excellent education and ability to assess those around you, you are able to convince people that you would make an exceptional ally or companion. So I guess I address these guys and say, oh yes, we have been traveling, doing a lot of dignitary work and important jobs. We just recently came from Red Tower, and
There's no.
is it Red Tower?
Yeah.
We recently came from Red Tower, and we're carrying out and finished successfully carrying out a very, very important mission. That is why we're here in town.
Oh, very important, you say? Huh. You're probably pretty tired then, huh?
No, we're pretty good. I would recommend you don't get too close.
Well, hey, calm down. What kind of character? What is your race again?
I'm a sable elf, but I have like a little bit of darkness like slowly flowing out of me because I'm a familiar that's been transformed.
Okay.
But
They'll kind of say, "Calm down, Pointy." Here. Cause I've got something that'll take the edge off. Why don't you come look at this? And he kind of opens up his jacket. Okay, he open his cloak, and he's got these vials, these purple swirling concoctions and little potions. He says, "I'll give you a great deal."
I'm gonna check and see if there's anyone creeping around outside of this guy. Any pickpockets afoot?
There doesn't seem to be any pickpocket. His friend is kind of looking around, keeping an eye out for you don't know what.
I walk past them as if I was not part of the party. Do they notice me? Or can I stealth?
They notice you, yeah, and the friend will say, "Hey, what about you? You could use some of this too."
I say, I am in no need of these concoctions of yours. Please mind your own business. And I shoo them away and continue to walk forward.
He'll kind of reach out and grab your arm and will say, "You haven't even tried it."
I'm a rat. I've tried everything.
What do you do when he tries to grab your arm? Do you try to pull away?
No, I just stand there, and actually, I will. We're fully rested, right? From our last meeting. I will.
Yep, you should be.
I will shapeshift into.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, you could.
Cat?
A cat. Yeah.
He'll freak out as you disappear.
And then I'll just run away. But not necessarily out of like eyes, out of their eyes, and then I will revert back and sneakily come behind them.
The friend who just had that encounter with you will walk over to his buddy and say, Something's weird here. I don't know what these people are. The rat boy just disappeared. And his friend will just kind of look at him like he's crazy.
When he says these people are kind of weird, I think Taikotani kind of, just like stretches out of the wings, like buzz for a moment, mandibles click for a second while he's just giving them a stare.
The guy who's trying to sell Bernard and Sayak the drugs, he'll kind of look over at Tekotani. He'll say, "Is this your pet?"
Better watch out. He'll bite your arm off.
All right.
While they're talking, or while he's starting to talk, I'll pickpocket whoever's in the back.
Oh, yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
13.
Okay, and it would be. Let me get the stat block up.
Can I aid him with?
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah.
I was gonna say if I could aid him by keeping their attention on me, perhaps acting interested.
They're gonna have a nat. Yeah, they are a little distracted. Let's see here, and okay. So,
my goal is to pickpocket everybody we see.
So I'm gonna contend if they will do a wisdom save to see if he notices you. He does not. So you're able to get his coin purse out of his pocket. There's 34 silver in it.
Do I get one of the vials as well?
Rat boy wants to go on this trip.
No, because the vials are his hands closer to those. They're kind of away from his body. He's holding his jacket up.
Can I push for even more?
Yeah, next turn I'll let you do an extension of it if you want. Yeah.
Do we know what kind of vials he has? Like, are we able to tell?
You've never seen anything like it. Give me an Arcana check or.
Can I?
Yeah, I guess
Can
Arcana.
I aid in that?
Arcana. I have a -1, so it has to be one of you guys.
No aiding since you're not going to be openly talking about it.
Oh, so I just rolled.
Can I?
But he can do it instead.
Would I be able to softly mumble myself and get exceptional wit on this check?
Yes.
Alright, I'll cast that. So I'll do. So it's a Arcana.
Ooh.
So that plus a d6. Alright, so 29.
This is. Well, is that
No, never mind. Yeah, sorry.
This is a drug that you are certain is magical. Probably would have needed an apothecary to create something like this. And isn't like anything you've seen or read about. You're pretty confident that this is like a new creation, something that is not known. Just
Does
based
it
on
look
what-
like anything useful, or is it
that part? That's hard to
adventure?
tell. Judging by the other context, you think it's more of a recreational drug.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll just say to him, sorry bud, I think we're good.
He says, "Listen, if you purchase one of these vials, they're only." He kind of looks around. He says, 5 gold each. I will not charge you the passage fee. You can go on your way for free.
The passage through this alleyway.
Yes.
I see. What do you think of that, Bernard? And I
So
gesture over this giant, massive bear.
yeah, so I kind of puff out my chest and I'm like, friend, who are you? Who do you think you are?
What? Who are you?
And then
I think
Zach,
Zach, what's your character's name again, Zach?
Seok.
Sayok, yeah. So I think Tokotani gives like Sayok like a side compound eye, and
If it's
and kind of just like, yeah, like looking for like is a signal to bring out the weapon, like as intimidation.
so as they're doing
maybe not
that,
quite.
I just kind of walk through the guy, like I like
Well, that's
bump into his kind of chest.
When he bumps into him, can I reach for more?
Yeah, you can, Tony. We'll do that first. Yeah. Let's see.
Yes, like I didn't hear you. What did Sayok say about it? How did Sayok respond?
I rolled a 7.
I would say not yet, but
Okay.
with this roll, we might.
And he, as he bumps into him, I fix his shirt and I say, "Hey, how much is this fee?"
He'll notice. He'll say, what the heck? And he'll kind of get a step back, and he'll kind of push off of Bernard. And he's like, "If it's a fight you want, roll initiative."
So it's me, all of us. Okay.
Everyone.
Do we just hit the die, right? Or do we hit the +2 or the die?
The initiative button. Yeah. Dang, 22 initiative.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, right. I was trying not to have disarming parry. I was trying to have like the extra damage thing. Damn. I just wasn't able to use it. So again, hold on. I'm supposed to have my ability that gets me like plus D6 damage. I think it was instead of like disarming parry on my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick question: were we supposed to pick our primal paths or whatever?
If you're level 3, right?
Yeah. So you did your spec.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you guys done that yet or not yet? I won't do
Yes.
it until you guys.
Yeah.
You did?
We did it last time. Yeah.
Holy hell! Okay, I'll look through these as you guys go.
No worries.
So yeah, it all kind of erupts pretty quickly. And Tekotani, you react first as the guy he's got a sword about halfway out of the sheet of the scabbard. And
Yeah.
you get to act first.
Alright, cool. So I think I'm going to like, what do you call it? Am I like, what is it called? Do I get the sneak attack bonus from like somebody like Bernard being next to him?
You will, yeah.
Okay, and that's what, plus 6 damage, right? Plus D6 damage?
Plus D6, yeah.
Alright, cool. So I'm going to I'm gonna use that plus one of my prowess actions, which is it's the wrong one that's on here, but the one I'm thinking of gives me an extra d6. Um, wait, actually, do I use that before? Can I use that afterwards? Whatever. Give me a second. Wait, is
Actually, your
my...
sneak attack is 2d6 extra.
Oh, never mind. I was just gonna do sneak attack then. I'm just gonna do that with my rapier as it comes out. That's my main action. So yeah, I'm gonna roll that. What did I get? Oh, it didn't do it. Wait, no, I did it. Ooh, okay.
That's 22 to hit.
But I'm gonna roll my damage. Yeah, I'm assuming that hits.
And as we do this, let me describe it. The two people are slightly different. One is wearing like a kind of a rusted plate mail, so he's a little more armored. The other guy is just wearing leathers. So you could describe who you're hitting, the armored guy or the guy wearing leathers.
Who was the person that said if it's a fight you want?
That's the armored guy.
Okay, yeah, that's the person I was thinking about hitting. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a tiny just like lightning fast just with the rapier.
Oh man.
With a 2 hit of 22 and the piercing of 17.
That's a big blow.
Yeah.
And it's clashes off the armor, echoing through the streets, and people are diving out of the way. They're, the people that can see this are like turning around and walking back where they came from. They do not want any part of this. Sayok.
It's in the room.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Did the 22 not hit?
It did. Yeah.
Oh.
I think
Oh, just like, okay. Got it.
Here, I have your phone.
I'll just point my gun at nearest guy. Actually, you said one was in leathers, one was in armor. How's the armored guy looking after that 17 hit?
He's not quite bloodied by that, but it was a big blow still.
Okay.
Sorry. My bad, sorry. I didn't realize we were going. I saw my bonus action, I think.
Go.
Can I just hit him again with my bonus action dagger?
With your offhand, yes.
Yes. Let me try that real quick. 10. That's like I hit him, right?
No, that'll miss. That'll kind of glance
Okay,
off his armor.
Cool. Okay.
I'm gonna look at the leather guy, point my gun out at him, and say, "You asked for this." I'm going to cast Cloying Darkness at first level. So he has to make a con save. Otherwise he takes...
Right.
What the heck? Why is that? Oh, that's a bummer.
What?
Make a ranged spell attack. Alright, can I use my inspiration on that?
You can, but I will let you know he did roll a 17 for his con save. Might not be worth it.
Alright. I'll just let that be then. So a huge puff of darkness goes out and tries to envelop him, but it misses. Just barely. Because I rolled a 9 to hit. I assume that doesn't hit.
No.
The leather guy.
So I'm assuming that you're all going to be within melee range of these guys, unless you tell me you want some space. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm in range.
Bernard, your turn.
So, do you guys suggest me just going with Path of the Berserker? That's just the classic Rage Warrior. That's like an extra attack. Is that what it is?
Sure.
Good one.
Whatever you're feeling.
Yeah.
And that's just
I mean-
one melee weapon attack?
It's literally like WoW. So like, it just depends on what you want to do. If you want 2 weapons, 1 weapon,
Okay, so if I have double weapons, how do I use a single melee a weapon attack here?
Well, if you have an extra attack, you don't need to even have 2 weapons. You could just use the same one twice if you have that power.
Okay, but if I do have 2 equipped, then I couldn't use it?
You still can.
what do you want to use? Do you want to use 2 weapons? Because 2 weapons already with your bonus action, you could hit twice. But if you want like a heavy sword,
Well, I
would
have a
say
heavy
that-
axe right now, so I'm assuming would I hit twice with a heavy axe? With
Yeah, it's a two-handed. Oh, so you are already... You have just one weapon,
I
because
have
it's
one
two-handed.
two-handed axe, yeah.
And so you would hit once, and then you have a magical ability that would let you hit again.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just do that because all right, cool. All right, so my turn, and so I will. I'm just gonna use. I mean, is it important to rage right now?
always rage.
All right, I'm gonna rage. So +2 damage, and then I'm gonna do the. Because I'm in rage, I'm gonna do the double attack. So, do I hit my great axe or what do I roll first?
Yeah, your great axe.
Okay. So how do I hit the? What do I hit to roll again? Sorry. What do I press?
Same attack, I think.
The plus.
Oh,
Yeah, the hit.
Okay. All right, got it.
12.
Is that +2 though with rage, right? Or is that damage?
I think it might be damage.
It might be damage.
Yeah.
That'll miss, though, either way, even with the +2.
So then I can do it again now, given my
Yes. And do you want to attack the guy with armor or the guy with leather?
armor.
Okay. That'll hit.
Okay, so then I roll for damage. +2 damage to that, so 9. To the armor, dude.
All right. Anything else, Bernard?
I think. I think that's it. Wait, let me see. Sorry. Strength check. See resistance to bludgeoning. You're powerful. You can make an unarmed strike. I don't think
That wouldn't apply, though, because you're using your weapon.
Yeah, you're good.
Mhm.
Good.
Okay. So you're going to do...
Yeah.
Honey or no?
Yeah, just a little bit.
2 great sword attacks. From the knight is going to try to hit you, Bernard. He's going to start wailing on you with his sword. And he'll actually hit with both of them for 10 damage and 9 damage.
Ooh.
As he kind of goes into this furious rage as he's really been battered by the party already. He is bloodied now.
So then. I thought I had something with AC. Does it matter?
I think it was enough. I got 20, so it's probably enough to hit regardless.
No, sure. I'm just trying to see how much points I should take off.
If you're raging, I think it halves the damage, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're only going to take 10.
Okay, cool.
That came in very handy. Shino, your turn.
Yeah, I forgot what that looked like.
Um, uh, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the leather guy. Or who looks more hurt? The Did we do any damage?
You've damaged
Uh,
the knight quite a bit. The armored guy.
Okay. Um, I will cast Hold Person on the armor guy. He needs to roll a Wisdom saving throw of 12 or higher.
He crit failed.
Nice.
Dang.
So he's paralyzed. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Flame Blade. I don't know why. I don't do any damage yet, so I'm not hitting. So I'll just keep it out in my hand.
So you're attacking, right, Tony?
No, well, I already used my action to hold the person to paralyze
Oh, gotcha.
the knight. So just
Okay.
beat up the leather guy, everyone.
Keep in mind that for paralyzed, it means that he's going to attack rolls against him have advantage, and any attack that hits him is a critical if you're within 5 feet of him.
Cool.
Beat the guy with the armor.
And then the other guy, the guy wearing leather, is going to try to strike out at Bernard as well. He'll miss with one attack. On the second slap of his longsword, he'll cut through your defenses for 10 damage, but you'll have that, Bernard. So it'll just be 5. And then it's Tekotani's turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna try to, coup de grace the armored guy. So I'm gonna attack my rapier with advantage.
You've advantage,
How do
and if
I-
you hit, it's a crit. So it'll double all your sneak attack.
How do I mark that I have advantage again?
You can do it after you roll.
Oh, got it. Okay. So let me do that real quick.
This is about to be
Rapier.
some big time damage.
That's a 17?
That'll miss. Oh, wait, that wasn't the advantage roll. Okay, hit advantage now. There you go.
Hey.
Okay.
That's a
So
20.
you hit, so it's a crit. So you could do double sneak attack and double base damage. So
Okay, so is it just whatever I roll times 2?
yeah, you're using a rapier, so it's not times 2. It would be instead of 1d8 you roll 2, instead of 2d6 you roll 4.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. How do I? Okay. I'm gonna roll
2d8,
the big.
4d6.
Hold on, it's kind of tough on my. There it is. Okay, it was on my. I'm doing it on my phone.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4d6 and then 2d4, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
Were there d4s?
A D8.
wait. No,
D8.
2d8s. 2d8s.
2d8.
My bad. Okay, so 4d6, 2d8s, and I get a plus
whatever
3.
your modifier is, but the modifier
Yep.
only adds once.
Yep. 36 damage.
Yeah,
That's insane.
just that
Wow.
rapier just cuts him clean in half somehow.
Yeah. And then like with freshly bloodied, like a weapon, like I spin and turn and slash at the other guy with my dagger with my bonus action. Come on, dagger, don't fail me now. Okay, let me see. And I get that sneak attack bonus as well, with people being so close to that guy too. I forget, that just gives me extra damage, right? Yeah.
I don't think you get the sneak attack on the second. You can't do the sneak attack twice.
Oh, only once.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And remember, on your second attack, unless you have some sort of magical ability, you don't get to add your modifier. It's just the base die for damage.
Got it. Okay, so let me do it. 14 on the leather guy.
That'll miss.
Okay.
Next up is Sayok.
All right.
I think after we totally eviscerated the last guy, might be time to ask the other guy if he's willing to stand down. So I'm gonna just say this can all be over if you just leave your things and get out of here. I'm still gonna be pointing my gun at him. And if he decides otherwise, then I'll shoot him. So I'll be holding my action to shoot him.
Okay. Bernard.
Is there an indication of what he's leaning to do? Because I'm about to, throw my great axe at this guy's head. Yeah.
You can't tell, really.
So, is me saying something an action? Like if I say something?
You have like 3 seconds within your action.
You could say something that was a couple words, but you wouldn't get a response until his turn.
All right, so... Oh, so...
You can also hold your action.
Right.
Just damage him. It's okay. You won't kill him. Hopefully.
All right, here I go. Great axe.
Oh, hit.
Plus
If you
2.
kill him, you get all the
9.
psychedelics for yourself.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna roll. He's not dead yet?
No.
Okay.
He looks pretty good still.
Alright. So I'll smack him again.
Yeah.
16.
That'll just miss.
Alright. And I'll say, you really want to keep going? You should cease, and we'll leave peacefully.
Shino, your turn.
My spells go. I'm gonna slice at him. 22 to hit
That hits.
with my fire blade, and then it's 3d6, 14 damage.
Jeez.
Man. All right. It's gonna go to him next.
And I just laugh.
He's like, oh, he looks woozy. He stumbles over actually to his friend, and he kneels down to his like cut in half friend,
He's like,
and he
"Dad!"
reaches over, and he grabs some of the purple stuff, and just drinks it,
Holy shit.
and then kind of just like sits down.
Does he look
And,
pacified?
Yeah, you're out of combat. He seems very content now, pretty rapidly. He's kind of looking there. He's kind of out of it, rocking
Is he
back and
bloody?
forth. What was that?
Is he bloody? Does he look like he's about to die anyways?
He is not bloodied, actually. So he looks like he's doing okay.
I pickpocket him.
Yeah, he too will have a. Yeah, this will be easy. He's out of it.
I kind of look at the guys and I'm like, is like, it's almost like if they can take an ass beating like this and still be okay, do you think maybe we should have just bought some of these goods for $5? Because is this what's giving them their superpower?
Nah. No. Doesn't
Yeah.
look like there's guards coming by.
See, it's funny that you mention that because I was just going to say, you hear some heavy boots come around the corner on both sides of the road that you're on, and it's the City Watch in their red and gold armor that matches the theme of the of a lot of the city stuff that you've seen walking around, and they say, "Halt there!"
I say, Bernard Ferdinand here. It's about time you boys showed up.
Can when Bernard starts talking, can I like start shoving vials into my pocket?
Yeah, you can get a good 6 vials into your pocket.
Why? you're gonna catch us with vials? Why?
Okay.
And the head of the city guard captain comes up and says, "What's the meaning of this? You've shed blood in the streets of Zobek."
These men were about to attack us.
Friend, we don't want to make your life difficult. We were just here in town on important business. We actually rescued someone. We came into the city with good intentions. It wasn't until this man here tried to offer us illegal goods, and we resisted, and he was upset with us.
You
I say, yeah, these guys were some junkies, and I stretch my arms out, and I start trying to walk past the guys.
he'll say to you, Sayok, he'll say, "What do you mean they were about to attack you? You mean to say you killed them before they'd even attacked you?"
They rolled initiative.
They rolled initiative.
No, I take out maybe like I've been hit, so I was like, I'll show you. They certainly did hit us, and I kind of show me like I have like a bloody arm and stuff like that.
And I
Yes,
remember
I can see that.
and
That's a shame.
as I'm trying to communicate with these guards, I'm doing it in like the most broken common possible because I physically do not know the language. So I just swap between Elvish and Umbral and all these other languages trying to communicate with them. I'm like, I just
They're
look at
mostly
Bernard.
They're just kind of trying to ignore you.
And I'm like, I've hidden my like bloody rapier back in the in the sheath.
That's good. That's good. They'll say they'll be the captain will come closer and he'll look around and he'll say, of course, the Rotten Kings causing more of their trouble."
And I'll say,
I turn around and say, was there a bounty over their heads?
These two, who can say? I'd have to check the records, but many of the Rotten Kings have bounties, and it's there's no end to trouble for the city guard.
Well, you could call us crime fighters for sure, right?
yeah, I say, you mean to tell me that there are people running in this great majestic city just doing whatever they want and you all don't know about it?
He'll say, not so much in the city, more under the city. The Rotten Kings are a local criminal gang that operates in the sewers around the Kobold ghetto.
So I say, well, it sounds like you owe us a thank you.
You're lucky I don't lock you up until I can complete my investigation. But something tells me you, and he kind of takes in all of you, he says, you might be able to help me with something.
I step in. Well, let me first say we are an exterminator crew, and for a fee, we can clean out this infestation of yours.
B is you don't go to jail for cutting a man clear in half in my city. He points down at the like two halves of the night.
I mean, do you get mad at when a butcher slays a pig? Why should you get mad at us when we slay nothing but uh, rats, for say? I'm a rat, and would you mind if I were sliced in half in front of you? I beg not.
I don't like where this is going.
He says, "Well, I'm sure we could arrange something if you could help me with a task that has proven troublesome."
Well, we don't mind helping you out with the task, but we want to make sure, one, that we have complete. What is it called? Is it amnesty?
I think that works, yeah.
Amnesty? Yeah.
Is that what it's called? When you
Yeah.
can't get in trouble for anything?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I hope that you can grant us that we will not face any sort of legal consequence if we were to take this on, and for whatever shenanigans happened here in this city just now. Secondly, we would benefit from supplies to help us on this endeavor, such as potions to help us navigate this, and maybe some weapons. And third, we would like to be properly compensated if we are to take care of this problem, because we are well trained soldiers, and our reputation is renowned and known. So you're not just hiring anybody here.
And I saw that there was a patch of land south of here, and we can go for a castle. Well, I mean, did I say castle? I meant lodging, a place where we could build a castle.
Give me a persuasion check, Danny.
Oh boy,
Do I hit the +3 or the persuasion? Sorry.
it's a persuasion, I believe,
Persuasion, yeah.
or either or, I think.
14.
He says, well, really, we can give you a small reward if you come back alive. I'm willing to give you. He kind of thinks for a second. He says, I'd be willing to give you 300 gold if you bring me back the leader of the Rotten King's head.
We charge per head, by the way.
Well, can you put in a good word for us at least so that we can get weapons and potions at a discount here in the city? After all, if we solve this problem, we will be doing the whole city a favor.
He says, yeah, he'll say, the best I could, I'll get you a letter of introduction from me saying that you have nothing to do with this event, and saying that you have nothing to do with any difficulties you have while on the mission. But that's about all I can do for you. Just be happy you're not spending the evening in the dungeons.
Is there a king or lord of this county?
He says, you outsiders come in here, don't know anything about our ways. Man.
No, I know nothing of this.
So I say, look, pal, we just got into a fight with these guys. These guys are not easy. You said it yourself. They run in the underground, they're tough, and there's a reason you guys haven't taken care of the problem. Why aren't you guys doing your job? There's a reason why you guys haven't done that. Now, if you can't help us with it, and you can't help us take care of this problem, we need to speak to someone who maybe is above your pay grade.
He does say that he says, Sobek is a free city. There's a council, not a king. And they're far too busy for the likes of you. This is my final offer. The letter of introduction and clemency, as well as not being arrested.
Can I use? So my elites, my best person for the job. People are inclined to take your advice and introduce you to their superiors.
Yeah, you can give me a persuasion check at advantage because of that.
Okay. So do I hit? How do I do that?
You'll do a normal persuasion check, and then once you roll, after you roll, you'll hit advantage next to the roll.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
He says,
So
well...
I was like, well, take us to this council, because like I said, we're important people.
Well, so he's pretty far away from it. That'd be like saying to like sheriff's deputy, like, take me to the governor. You know, like he can't really do that, but he could take you to his boss.
Yeah, just be like, look, I just want somebody who can get us the things that I asked for. Look, you've done a good job. You said you give us a letter. We won't get in legal trouble. You even said that you'll pay us. But we need some supplies if we're going to take on the journey, and we need that now. So can you please take me to your boss?
He says, yes, I can take you. I can take you to the commander. As long as you promise to take care of this problem for me.
How big of a problem is this? How many people do you anticipate to be down there?
He says, well, I really just want you to do some recon. There's just been a lot of chatter lately.
So we're doing recon and the extermination.
If you get the guy's head, that's great. If you just give me a lot of good info, I'll still give you the 300 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do a damn, where is it at? Is there any way we can sort of understand if this guy's maybe not telling us the whole truth about the situation? Because I just noticed he said, like, he wants us to do the job for him, so I wonder if the boss knows, you know?
It would be an insight check.
All right, can I do that? Let's go. I don't know.
It's on the center of the top center of the skills.
Right under skills.
Do I do it, or do any of you think that that's... Or does
He's got the highest wisdom.
Yeah.
Who has the highest wisdom? Mine's +0.
2.
+1.
I think mine's a decent amount.
You want to do yours?
Sure. Give me a second. Okay. Let me... Hold on. It's being on my phone really makes it slow. Give me a second. Okay. Hold on. Come on, it just like reset. Okay, here we go. Making my wisdom, right? 8.
An insight check.
Oh.
Insight.
Try to understand. There you go.
You don't think that he's lying to you, you know. The guards probably have some level of autonomy in the captains in their little regions. You would know that there would be, you know, maybe 6 captains that would report to each section commander, and then the 5 or 6 section commanders that would report to the head of the city watch. So that would be the structure here. So he can take you to one of the section commander for this section of the city, and you get the sense though that he doesn't think the guy will be able to do much more for you than he could.
Okay.
But he is now been convinced and he's willing to take you to him.
I say let's not waste our time.
Okay.
Let's just get this job done.
What is the closest... Where are we right now on the map?
I think you said
You are
Okay, click.
here.
Yeah, there you go.
Can I say, sir? Can you? Okay. Give us an hour or so to consider this. We're gonna go visit some of the shops with weapons and potions and alchemy. Can you direct us to those, and then maybe where we can find you in the next hour, and we can let you know what our decision is.
Yeah, he tells you all that. He gives you a list of some of the shops that he knows of, and he tells you which he'll be at the guardhouse, which he shows you on the map where it is, and he says that when you arrive there, the commander will be there as well.
Do we have a name to ask after?
What was that?
Do we have a name to mention or to ask of? Someone to be like, oh yes, Guardmaster so-and-so.
Yes, he says it is. He says, I am Captain Loraster.
Loraster.
So we kind of walk away, and we're maybe a few distance where it's just the group, and I turn around and ask the guys, what do you guys think? You guys... And I say, I was a little freaked out by that guy who took all that damage and then just acted like it's nothing. I can't imagine taking on a whole mob of those guys.
It's okay. I have a bunch of the vials, and I'll sell it to them beforehand. And we should be fine.
Oh, I need to give you guys some experience, by the way. So you're going to share, let's see, I think I can just grant it. Okay.
I'm also going to buy 2 healers kit, by the way.
Nice.
How do you buy potion and stuff? I want to buy like a healing something.
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Zach, how much experience do you have right now?
100, 1,215.
Same.
Wow.
Tell me if it goes up right now.
Yes.
Just went up
Okay,
350.
Great. So as for buying things, what they have is what's on that list I sent you. So there is a potion of healing on the list. That is.
Where did you send that to us? Sorry.
Oh, it's in the Thursday D&D on Discord.
Thursday D&D Discord. Oh, there we go.
Potions of healing are 40 gold each.
Yeah.
What time is it? Is it possible to take a long rest before we head out on this mission?
Right now, it's about 6 p.m.
So we probably will start it right away or soon.
Elixir of health.
I'll be okay with waiting till night. Waiting over the night.
What's the difference between potions of healing and elixir of health?
Let's see. Potion of healing heals a certain amount of damage. Elixir of health is
Temporary health.
it cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed,
Okay.
and poison conditions.
That's pretty handy.
How much is that one?
That one, 125 gold.
Jeez. And the potion of healing is how much? 40?
40 gold.
Oh, healing is so much money in this game.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we just lost our bard.
So I'm gonna buy 2 potions of healing. That's 80 gold.
Mm-hmm. And anything like that, that's stuff that's relatively common. You can expect. You can just. It's there. Other magic items. obviously we'll have to check if they have it.
And then, so it's 80 plus elixir of health. You said how much?
125.
Jeez. This would be 205.
Who do you go for, or who do you go to get your bullets and guns, Zach?
Blacksmiths. Mostly.
How do I add
Can I
it
go?
after I buy it, Kyle?
If you go to, let's see, on your character sheet, if you go down to, if you click the equipment tab, then you can, there's an add button next to where it says equipment, and you can add anything you want.
This is cool.
Can I go to the blacksmith and buy or show him the rocket launcher that I got from our last encounter?
Rocket launcher.
Yeah, the little rocket propeller thingy from the last encounter we had.
The bow and arrow? Wrong campaign.
No, no. Remember he had like this little rocket thing that shot stuff, and I took it from him after we killed him.
Right. Yeah.
So I wanted to see if I could take it to the local blacksmith to see if he could figure out how to launch rockets or how the device works, and if he could make me bombs for it or rockets for it.
Yeah, you could take it to a blacksmith, and you're told that this is the magic here is a kind of advanced artificer magic that is beyond anything he's seen, and he's pretty confident that you'd have to go to like the artificers college to get someone who would even understand this kind of advanced magical machinery. And even then, he says they're not going to help you because they're notoriously tight-lipped about their creations. In fact, you might even find yourself in some hot water for having something like that.
Would he like to buy it off me for a few gold?
He says, "Well, yes, of course."
Wait. have I taken a look at this thing yet?
I mean, you were with us. You were shooting it at us, so I believe so.
I don't even remember that. Would I be able to take a look and see what's wrong?
There's nothing wrong with it. It just has no bullets or no rockets.
Or like, could I see if there's what type of things they were shooting at us? Any hints?
I show it to him, I guess.
You know that it's artificer stuff. They were working with magical mechanisms.
I've got proficiency in blacksmithing and alchemy. Does that kind of overlap enough to be like some general knowledge?
No, this would be it's pretty much its own niche.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But you know who would have known about it? Our old
guy
friend
that we killed
died.
That's true.
Gezo.
Gezo.
Yeah.
His sacrifice helped us. We can hasten ourselves now.
So anything else that's common, feel free to add, subtract the money and add it to your
What does
pack.
that mean with stealth advantage, disadvantage? That means that it'll make a lot of noise. Is that what it means? For armor?
Yeah, so like heavy armor makes you have disadvantage on stealth checks. Yeah. Alright.
I'm gonna buy 2 gold potions, and then can I have 150 gold worth of supplies to make scrolls and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee. I'm trying to stay alert for you guys. I'll be right back.
Hey, sorry, before you leave.
Yeah.
I only see elixir of health in the list. Health. So type in potion.
Yeah, try potion.
Healing. Potion of healing.
Ah, got it. My bad.
Yeah. And there are several, so you're good. That's a pretty common one, so I pretty much always let you guys buy that if you want. If we're in a big city like this. Okay, I'll be right back. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
Potion of greater healing.
Hmm.
How much is potion
Feelings.
of greater healing?
Probably like more.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
I always found it weird that it was so much money in these games. It's like you can get a priest that can do this for free every single turn, or you can buy it for 80 gold.
Yeah. For one. And it's like a tiny heal too.
Yeah.
It's a D4 plus your con. It's like, dude.
Yeah.
He said it was $40. This fool's selling it for 50.
I mean, he said 40, so I'm going with what the DM says. DM's rules. It's also cheaper.
Potion of healing. 2 of a purse. So 80, 80, and 125, so that's minus 205. Oops. Cool. I'm broke as hell now.